Namaste, Namaskar, Satnam, everybody. So I'm coming to you today because I wanted to share some breath practices. So I welcome everyone to this day, and I realized that my shirt this morning says breathe. So because my shirt says breathe, I figured it would be a great way to start the day by doing 2 breath practices that are fairly simple, really easy for anyone to do. Nothing new here, but if you're new to yoga or you haven't done pranayama before, it might be helpful to learn. So both of these can kind of cleanse and activate and get your day started with a little bit more energy. Help you to balance yourself a little bit more, and you can even do them in the middle of the day if you want to break up the energy of the day, if you're kind of feeling groggy or something happened that you didn't really love. So the first one that I'm going to introduce is Breath of Fire. So some of you Kundalini fans out there probably already recognize Breath of Fire. And then the second one is a Nadi Shodhana variation. So there's different types of Nadi Shodhana. There's one we do here that's a little bit more activating, so I figured that I'd share that one with you. And before we do any pranayama practices, I did want to just mention that a lot of these you can apply the Mula Bandha, so the root lock, at the end of them to get the prana to rise up, so the prana, the life force energy, to rise up through your body. And it's a really good way to kind of hold that energy, and you can feel a little bit more. So at the end, if I say apply the root lock, what that basically means is squeeze your sex organs, so kind of like a Kegel. It's actually called your perineum, but for those of us, like, squeeze it in, tighten it up, and hold it while you're holding the breath, and at the end release. And you should probably feel a little bit of tingling or a little bit of energy moving up. So to begin, Breath of Fire, the way I was taught it when I did Kundalini back in the States was, and this is actually probably the best way, is that you stick out your tongue and pant like a dog. So, and you can kind of see that my stomach on the exhale is really pushing inward. So you're pumping the navel inward on the exhale, and then the inhale is kind of passive, so you don't really think a lot about the inhale. So when you do Breath of Fire, you do it all through the nose. So panting like a dog, close your mouth and try to do it all through your nose. So we'll do this for about a minute or two, just to really get that energy to rise, and then we'll inhale and apply the root lock. So let's begin. You can sit in a comfortable chair. You don't have to sit seated in Shodhana, just like I am right now. So sitting in a chair, sitting on your couch. You can, even if you want to come into Vrajasana, which is hero pose, so sitting on your feet with your knees kind of out in front of you is fine too. So to begin, let's inhale and exhale, and inhale, start Breath of Fire. And inhale, apply the root lock, hold the breath in. And exhale, release. Feels pretty good, right? So the next one we'll do is Nadi Shodhana. So a lot of people are familiar with Nadi Shodhana. There are about 6 or 7 different variations, probably more than what I know of. But in Nadi Shodhana, you take your two peace fingers, and you put them on the center of your forehead, so right where the third eye is. You're going to take your right thumb to block the right nostril. The ring finger on the right hand is going to end up blocking the left nostril, so it's going to kind of be in a fluid motion. So you're going to inhale with the right and then exhale forcefully, pumping the navel. Inhale closing the right, exhale forcefully, pumping the navel through closing the left. So when you inhale, you close the right, inhale through the left nostril. Exhale, you're going to close the left and exhale through the right nostril. Again, pumping the breath as if you were doing a breath of fire. So it will be pretty quick. So I'll kind of show you and you can join in when you're ready. Inhale through the left. Hold it. Apply the root lock. And close the left nostril. Exhale through the right. Now we're going to inhale through the right and exhale through the left, doing the same exact thing, just switching sides. So and inhale through the right. Hold. Squeeze the root lock. And block the right left. Block the right nostril. Exhale through the left. And you can float your hands back down. Ooh. So it should feel pretty good. It always does for me. And hopefully that will kind of help you, as I said, start your day, either break up the day, or just kind of enhance your ability to oxygenate your body. Always gives me a little bit of energy, and I really enjoy it. There's a lot of other breath practices out there. I've learned a ton here, but again, those are basic ones that you can kind of start with that are really helpful. Anyone can do it. You don't have to be like a yogi or, anything crazy like that. You really just have to start breathing, because everyone needs to take their masks off at some point. All right. Love you guys.